Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Oh my God. Remember the Russia hoax? Okay, so I can't wait to ask Malcolm what. The Kremlin confirms a report about secret COVID gift to Putin that Trump dismissed as made up. Yep. Uh-oh. Are we mere seconds from the P-tape? What is happening? What is happening? His bosses in the Kremlin are contradicting him. I mean, and it's not just, by the way, COVID tests. It's like COVID testing machines. Mm-hmm. This was at the height of the pandemic when none of us could get anything.
While he was still president, before there were, all of these,
at home
strip tests.
Right.
Yeah. These were valuable COVID test machines.
Yeah, I had to wait in line to get tested.
Oh, yeah. Remember when Sean Penn set up all of those testing places around Los Angeles?
Yeah. Thank you.
Because we couldn't get home tests back then.
So, of course, Trump's campaign lashed out at Bob Woodward. However, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov is confirming that Trump sent Putin the test 4 years ago. Oh, my God. Although, it is the Kremlin. So then they also deny the reporting that he and Putin have spoken multiple times. Well, our friend Alexander Vinman that we just had on, he says, because we say there's going to be more shoes to drop on all this Russia story as we move on in our history. Thank you. A lot of shoes. He says there's got to be, again, we'll talk to Malcolm about this, but there's got to be recordings. Alexander Vinman, who knows a thing or two, tweeted that U.S. intel would have recordings of Trump and Putin on the phone because it's Putin. They wouldn't be collecting Trump. Right. So Trump would be like, they tap my wires. No, it's because you're a traitor, and you've always been a traitor. Vinman said it is reasonable there is a recording of these calls in an exquisite intel program. Trump would not be the target of the collection, but because Putin is a high-value target, Trump would be caught in the collection. This is what happened in 2016 because they were colluding massively. They were caught in the collection. They weren't spying on Trump's campaign. It's that Russia was obviously trying to interfere and help Trump and making outreach, which they were very receptive. Do we forget we didn't see it happen? He said publicly, Russia, if you're listening, release Hillary's, and they did it the next day. Or that day. Didn't they do it the same day?
It was during the debate.
But Stephanie, he was only joking.
He said the Russians definitely have a recording of every call. Trump's 7 calls with Putin also explain why Putin was emboldened to launch the full-scale invasion of Ukraine and sustain more than 2 years of war. Thank you. With this whole, none of this would have happened if I was president. Yes, are you kidding? You told him to do it, right? Oh, my God. I'm going to explode.
I guess so. There's going to be Stephanie parts all over the place.
Oh, my 2016 entrails are going to come flying out.
Yeah, great.
I've got 2,000 entrails in there from that stupid Supreme Court.
As soon as you blow up, Jody will sit right in that chair. And
Thank you. Just step over the entrails lightly.
No problem.
Yeah.
Don't let Bonnie and Clyde eat the entrails.
Oh,
no,
they'll eat them.
they want them.
Yeah, they'll eat
It's
them.
protein.
They're little. They can't. Okay. Well, you deal with the diarrhea then. Deal with the show. Eve.
Fine.
All right. Okay, where are we? Oh, okay. Trump's 7 calls with Putin also. Yeah, right. Why he, Putin has made a huge investment and Trump expects that investment to pay off, Vinman adds. It's clear now more than ever that Donald Trump was the decisive factor in convincing Putin to wage a wider war on Ukraine. Trump has taken the world to the brink of Armageddon. A second Trump term would have America and with it the entire world go over the precipice. Trump was and will be a clear and present danger to the United States. Dear God, how much more evidence do we need? I mean, I know I am. It is kind of magical, my ability to still be shocked at his levels of treason. But how much you want to bet, right? Oh, by the way, speaking of levels of treason, Ruud Pundit said, we all suspect that at least some of these phone calls were about negotiating a price for the stolen secret documents kept at Mar-a-Lago, right?
Absolutely.
Yes, Ruud.
Absolutely.
I keep saying, when's that shoe going to drop, right? I mean, it's... Quite a large Malcolm stack.
Well,
How dare he be on a secret mission today? There. All right. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about, and this is right when, what do you call, he was getting Republicans to vote against Ukraine aid. Are you kidding me? Well, by the way, this is why the Kremlin would lie about that, oh yeah, the COVID thing's true, but the phone calls are not. Oh, are you kidding me? Just randomly. Trump's taking secret calls at Mar-a-Lago and then telling his, stooges in Congress to vote against Ukraine aid. Oh my God, this is the biggest, dumbest movie plot ever. Oh, look at that.
You're really going to explode, aren't you?
Wait, there's more.
More?
This is an old headline. Trump says John Kerry should be prosecuted for talking to Iran. So he's aware what the Logan Act is, you see. He's on tape talking about the Logan Act and how, John Kerry should be, what's the word? lock him up, because, right. Right, yes, Morning Joe brought this up this morning, the Politico piece from May 9th, 2019. I'm spitting. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm really sorry. I'm like a St. Bernard this morning.
You are
I am really a mess.
We need a sneeze guard.
Listen.
Yes. We're like a
I
salad
got my
bar in
ballot
here.
and I am voting today, people. I am voting today. Oh, I hope. Oh, I can't get spit all over my ballot.
No, and don't there's going to be coffee over there.
Yeah, please don't leave that over there.
Put that upstairs.
Yes.
I wanted to wave it around on camera. I am voting today. Proving that Trump knew all about the Logan Act, ranting that John Kerry should be prosecuted for his alleged contacts with Iran. I mean. Oh, who else is he talking about prosecuting this morning? Hold, please. Where's my morning stack?
60 Minutes.
He's going to prosecute.
60 minutes.
For supposedly editing the Kamala Harris interview.
Right.
That must be investigated. Starting, right. Because, he's not coming after you, mainstream media. Don't you worry. You just keep both sides in it. It'll all be fine.
Interviews are edited.
They are always.
Pre-recorded interviews are always edited.
And they're always fact-checked. Oh, my God. I have a headache. Okay, hang on. I have to go to Twitter and Threads for my bulleting these days. Okay. Amy Siskin says not a single media outlet highlighting Trump's misstatement yesterday that he had visited Gaza, which his aide falsely claimed was in Israel, again highlighting the media's double standard. You're still picking on Waltz for a comment made years ago, yet nada on Trump's statement about an active conflict area. Do better. Do better. Thank you. Oh, this one, Bob Schooley. Imagine what Republicans would do with an accusation of Biden killing an FBI investigation into anyone, let alone a Supreme Court justice. I mean, I guess we knew this, but he killed the investigation into Brett Kavanaugh, and there were thousands of Listen, you know what? We're going to do over on the Supreme Court one way or another. I'm coming for all of it, Chris. What am I doing with my arm?
You're in a mood.
She is.
Wow.
Sunday Divine says Hurricane Milton is approaching the mathematical limit of the Earth's atmosphere can create. Yet people will vote for the party that denies climate change and wants to abolish NOAA and FEMA. My heart breaks for what is coming to the people in Florida. Yeah. This is making meteorologists cry, literally.
Yes, it is.
Did you see the guy and start crying?
Guy from Channel 6 Miami. Yeah.
I don't know which official it is there. She said if you stay in the evacuation
zone,
you're going to die.
You
are going to die.
Yeah.
Please, God, if you're listening in Florida, please evacuate.
So another official said, write your name in Sharpie on your forearm. So
that was Helene.
That was for Helene, not even for Milton.
No, they said it again for Milton.
Well, yeah, they have to, it's sad.
Robert Reich says, why are MAGA Republicans spreading lies about hurricane disaster recovery? Perhaps it's a cover-up for the fact that just 2 weeks ago, 100 GOP lawmakers voted against additional FEMA funding.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Including Florida representatives.
Okay, now I have that headache and that eye twitch. I have a headache in both eyes and that one eye twitch.
FEMA.
Is that noticeable?
Yes.
Can you guys see?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes. There was a story in the Washington Post yesterday about FEMA officials going into Western North Carolina. They're under anti-Semitic attacks because of the whole Jewish space lasers causing
And you threaded about it. They're not.
There's no denying it. The vibes are really good right now. But vibes alone won't save our democracy. We need votes. At the Grassroots Democrats HQ, we know what it takes to win elections. Knocking doors, making calls, sending texts, and writing postcards. If we're going to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and give them the Democratic Congress to pass their agenda, then we need to roll up our sleeves and talk to a record number of voters between now and November 5th. But let's be clear, we can't do it without you. So, are you ready to work? This is a fight for freedom and our future, and everything is at stake. Don't wake up on November 6th wishing you had done more. Join us. Go to grassrootsdems.org today to sign up to volunteer, and let's go win this thing.